Should I buy a .380 pistol or a .45 because my husband says it has great stopping power? Should I buy a medium or compact size handgun? These are just a handful of valid questions I always hear from my students when they are ready to purchase a firearm to carry concealed. Perhaps you have a long list of questions as well, and Carrie Lightfoot is here to help. In this episode of Tips and Tactics, Carrie goes over all the elements to consider when selecting a firearm to carry concealed.
A quick internet search will pull up dozens of articles and websites that claim to have found the holy grail of concealed carry handguns for women. But you know, it isn't that simple. They may have found a gun that works for some women, but there is no single gun that works for every woman, just as there's no single gun that works for every man. But your gun is out there and we'll find it. You just have to be willing to put in the time and research it. The size of the firearm must be considered for concealed carry. Your ability to carry that firearm on your body requires it to be hidden in your clothing in the right holster. Now, the smaller the gun, the easier it is to hide, and the harder it is to take away in an attack. But the smaller the gun, the greater the recoil and the less accurate it will be. And that requires training and practice and a very good defensive ammunition. You know, every body can't conceal every firearm. For example, a .32A bust, a Glock 19, and a bra holster, well, that's an impossible combination. Your body's size, its shape, and the clothing styles that you wear all must be considered. You also want to think about your hand strength or physical limitations, or if you have a sensitivity to recoil. And if you have your heart set on carrying in a particular holster in a particular location, do your research first. You want to make sure that that holster is available in the gun that you select. Now, there are two types of firearms. There is a revolver and a semi-automatic pistol. Deciding on which one is right for you will depend on your unique preferences. Now, each of these have their own set of characteristics, advantages, and disadvantages. Knowing which one is right for you will depend on how you rank or prioritize these differences. When it comes to caliber, the best caliber for you is the one that you can shoot comfortably and accurately. Now, most agree that the smaller calibers, such as 22 or 32, just aren't powerful enough to stop an attacker. And in my opinion, a larger caliber is a necessity more than a choice. I would recommend the smallest caliber for self-defense as being a .38 Special for a revolver or a .380 for a semi-automatic pistol, using high-quality defensive ammunition. Now, I say all this with the caveat that any gun is better than no gun. And next, there's fit. It's important that your hand comfortably wrap the entirety of the grip, giving you a firm handle on it. You should be able to perform all the mechanical operations one-handed, such as cocking the hammer on a single-action revolver or pressing the magazine release or the slide stop with a semi-automatic. The meat or pad of your finger should rest comfortably on the trigger. If you have to change your grip or adjust your hands in any way to accomplish this, then that's not the right gun for you. And one last thing, try as many guns as you can. Find a store or a range that has rentals, or ask your friends if you can shoot theirs. Trust me, you will know when you hold it and shoot it. If you take anything away from this video, let it be this: your gun is for you to select, period. Husbands, store clerks, and family members, they mean well, but none of them can know what is exactly the right gun for you. Just like shopping for a pair of shoes or a bra, only you can tell if it fits and it's comfortable and it's right for you. By following a few simple guidelines, you will not only find the right gun for you, the individual woman that you are, but you will do it with confidence.
Carrie is right. Not everybody can conceal every firearm. I am a petite woman, and even though I use a double-stack 1911 that shoots .40 caliber in competitions, for concealed carry, I rely on my .380 compact pistol. It doesn't have the same stopping power my competition gun has, but I am proficient, accurate, and comfortable while carrying it. It is the right gun for me, and I hope you find the right gun for you. I am Gaby Franco, and I'll see you next time in another episode of Tips and Tactics, sponsored by Cabela's Outdoor Fund.